back with some baseball. Woo! As I fly out to right. Yeah. Yeah, I made some huge trades in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. I got Dexter Fowler. I got rid of Jackie Bradley Jr., Gregory Polanco, and Mark Reynolds. It's kind of like one of those things. I just felt getting rid of Mark Reynolds was a good idea. He's 34. I mean, you know, I wanted to get somebody younger and like younger talent. Not maybe not first baseman, but you know what I mean. Like, it was one of those. I'll dump him, and you know, get somebody younger at another position. I got some left fielders, and that's why I traded away Polanco. That wasn't a bad move. It was also like we're sitting at 500. We have talent, but we are not winning. So it's like, what do I do? You know, I can't just sit back and let the team just sit there at 500. You got to make a move. And I was like, you know what? Mark Reynolds is old. Polanco's 26, and Bradley's 27. So that's. I don't think getting rid of Bradley and Polanco was good, but Bradley and it's like one of those things where it's like, you know what? I needed a move. I needed something, and I also got some better relievers, so that's always a plus. Some setup man, like, you can't like just have like. That's kind of one of those things. I got Chaffin, who's 82 overall. It's like, let's look at my bullpen. Let's just see what it is. See what it is and see what we got. See, he's decent. Like, you look at the bullpen, it's almost like, was it Trail? Yeah, it was a decent move. A slight upgrade, not the greatest, but like, you know, it was one of those things where I'm getting rid of a 34-year-old first baseman. You know, 34 years old. It's like, you know, one of those things where it's like, you're lucky to get shit. You know, 34 years old, like, and that's not to knock him, and it's almost like one of those things, like, if the team was, you know, not in third or fourth place, it wouldn't have been made. It was one of those things where I had to shake it up. And, I don't know, I think those moves are difficult to call, because they're gambles, right? Reynolds, yeah, he was in the latter stage of his career, but Bradley and Polanco, that's a gamble. Who else did I trade? I traded away some other guy too, but I forgot his name. And this was two trades. Like, that's the one thing I've always learned is, you know, unless you're going out and getting some reliever, somebody that's a little bit better, always try to limit the players you give up. Because you might be able to make a deal with the other player. Like, you don't include all of the players all the time. You go, you start giving up very little, and then you hopefully don't have to give up as much. You know what I mean? But that said, like, I still have Ozzy Albies. He's just 21. I got and some of the trade was I think the second trade, I got a guy that was 20 years old and an A potential. That's something you don't pass up at all. Like, it's a shortstop. He's 20 years old. Like, and he's 55 to begin with, which is decent-ish. That's not the best. Like, but shit, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like that you can't pass it up. That's too good. You know, that's too good. Just not passing that option up. It's almost like that, like, sometimes you could cheese the computer in these games. I mean, you could cheese the computer anytime, but, you know, like, that was definitely it. And, you know, also, like, cheesing the computer is something I do want to say, is, like, having Mike Napoli in left field is partly cheesing the computer. They gave him that second position, and they're going to let me put him out in left field. I'm all for it, because I don't really have any left fielders anymore. That's kind of one of those things I was like, oh, great. You know, I wish I had some of the guys from the last year's team, like Jurickson Profar. Not because he's good, but because he can play left field and play tons of other positions. So that's almost like, you know, that's a real plus in Major League Baseball, especially in the show. Like, You know, I don't like players that really play one position unless they're catchers. Catchers, I can tolerate that. You know, and especially if they're not good offensive catchers. It's like, you know, you can't like I don't know. I got Mejia, who's kind of like gonna get subbed out next game, and I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 games back to back to back, but I got John Jaso at third because I'm desperate, and I'm someone like it's the middle of the season, so it's like one of those things where you're just like, you know what, third baseman, sure, why not? It's your second position, and that's kind of the key difference between real life and the video games. Video games, you're like, yeah, in real life, he's not a third baseman. He's not a right fielder, but if they list that as the second position in a game, like, you go for it. Oh, God. It's going to be a long day at the ballpark. Not because of the taking pitches, just because I'm terrible right now. Terrible. It's also like pitcher's duels are tough to deal with. I had to take that pitch. Okay, Jaso's on deck, and it's like the bottom of the order. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Tomas isn't right. Shit. For them, like, I mean, he's a big bust from Cuba. I don't know. Do what you want, right? I always kind of look at it as like, it's the same thing with basketball in the Euro League. It's like some guys just can't handle it, and some guys can't translate, right? And I think baseball is a little bit easier because basketball is like American basketball versus European basketball is totally different. They value different things, I think. But in the in baseball, it's almost like, yeah, it's the same. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that deep into basketball, so anybody that likes basketball can correct me. I'll take my lumps, eat some crow, whatever. But with baseball, it's like a little bit different. Like, I think because baseball is also simplistic in a way. Like, you know, whether you're a contact hitter or a power hitter, you can translate. The difference is also, like, mostly in the parks. Like, you know, like, I know some Korean players have come over, and we've gone over to Korea, and it's always like, you know, you could find ways to translate. It's not the end of everything. But, alright, so this is a good game. Well, at least it's good on one level, right? Both offenses kind of suck. Yeah, I have a fucking weird habit of putting old-ass first baseman at third base for stupid reasons. Oh, man. I need to get something going. I mean, like, it's not even a bad lineup against lefties. I've had worse lineups, you know, but I mean, it is kind of bad. Like, John Jaso's not exactly killing left-handed pitching. But that said, it doesn't matter. It's like one of those things where it's like, he's in there. He was the guy I signed to replace Mark Reynolds as a short-term replacement. You know what I mean? Short term, get the prospect, deal with it. But yeah, like, I have other guys that can play first base or something like that, you know, in the short term. But I needed a guy to flex, you know. That's kind of my term for, like, putting guys out of position sometimes. Is to flex them, you know, like, to be like, you're not gonna just play first base. Like, you're probably gonna play some outfield or some third, but you're not gonna be like always at first. And I don't say that like as in a bad thing or a good thing. It's mostly just, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I would, if I was an owner or a GM, I would try to be real with it. Like, if you're not good defensively, you're gonna DH or you're gonna play first. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I always kind of think, that should be a conversation of owner and GM and player, right? Look, we want you to play first. We want you to do this, but you know, we signed like yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a GM really. I'm not like bad at it, but it's also something I gotta work on. I gotta work on my timing too. I'm off today. I mean, 1 hit for 3 innings for both teams is bad. It's just not good. We need a pitch clock. Specifically because Mike Napoli and some of the players aren't like. I mean, it's like a weird lineup, right? John Jason will never be a lefty masher, but Mike Napoli is, and I still haven't gotten hits with anybody. Ozzie Albies in this roster, lefty masher, not gotten a hit. I don't know. It's always one of those funny things where it's like, wow, I suck. Like, it's like when I say I suck, it's not all the time. It's like one of those things where you're like, wow, this is going bad. You know, but and also like Dexter Fowler kills lefties too, but he hasn't done shit. And like, I mean, Dexter Fowler was one of those pieces that was like, okay, I'm trading away Jackie Bradley Jr. and I need a center fielder in return. That's why I have Dexter Fowler. He's old, I don't care. It's not even that durable, which kind of is he's a weird kind of upgrade and downgrade, right? Maybe better stats, but older, not as durable. And who else do I have? I had to. It's like when you trade and you're trading away at positions you're thin at, you got to get the return value. You know what I mean? You got to go, okay, I'm trading away a center fielder, I need another one. You know? Like, you know, that's kind of the philosophy I have, is like, you want to upgrade and all that too, but you want to make sure you have positions filled. It's kind of why I went out and signed John Jay, so to be honest with you, it's like, I'm not calling up my first base prospects because they're not even that good, so it's like, why am I, you know, like, it's also like, I knew he was available. Let's leave it at that. When you know the guy's available, it's like, okay, free agent, get him. It's also like, I don't know. Like I said, he's not even that good. So why am I praising him? Mostly stupidity and shit, you know. There we go. Get on, Fowler. You're at least decently fast. The good thing is, hopefully my guys can be durable. If they can't, I am fucked. Because it's like, you know, it's one of those things where I like having guys with durability. Not issues, durability. You know, if you can play a lot of games for me, that's good. Especially like if it, like catcher is one of those positions. It's like always good to have a durable catcher. Always. They play a lot. They also play the most demanding position in the game, so let's just guess that pitch. Oh, man. That was a good pitch. It was just in the guess pitch area, I guess. I guess. Oh. I don't know. I like putting the DH on, too. That's always a fun thing to do with the DH, is like I mean, I don't know. I think the DH is kind of a great thing for baseball in a way. Like, people will be like, I'm also going to admit my view on the DH is mostly either or. You know, like, you either have it in both leagues or you don't have it. There we go. Get all 3 of those. But you know what I mean. You got to have it in both leagues or no leagues. Both leagues is good, and if you have it in no leagues, that's not my preferred thing, but it's not gonna change whether or not I buy MLB The Show. It's not gonna do that, you know. But I don't know. I think MLB, like, I think baseball is bigger. I think the problem with baseball, and I've said this a billion times, is not the pitch clock stuff, which is which I think is huge. But it's my bigger problem is more like the players are just not allowed to be themselves. Like, and I mean, what I mean is that baseball culture is so conservative. It's like, you know, like, oh, you can't bat flip. Like, that shit brings people to the game, man. You know, like, so it's like you're saying pick up the pace. Okay, that's cool. Do what you want. It's your sport. But get some personality. I think that's what makes the NBA really good, and I mean really good as in like its marketing. Like NFL has problems. Like, I'll say that. Baseball is just stuck in the past, and then basketball's the only one like, look, we got personality. Deal with it. I mean, like, you know, I kind of like that with basketball. It's like, you know what? Deal with it. Roll with it. You know? But, I think it was something about, like, with Mike Trout. Like, I'm not trying to knock Mike Trout. It's mostly not his fault. It's a society, baseball culture fault. You know what I mean? Like what I'm saying is that it's not one player. It's like people be like, oh, well, Mike Trout, you know, he should, you know, it's like he's a quiet dude and that's cool. Doesn't matter bother me. But baseball doesn't have that personality like that LeBron James, like, you know, the guy that goes out and is like expressive and shit. They always like go, oh, well, you can't bat. You know, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing a video this early. It's like I don't want to blow all my topics on a one baseball video. It's just like, you know, one of those things. J-So showing some range. Oh, and he threw it away. And it didn't work. That was like he was doing good. Holy shit. Yeah, that's his fault. Fuck him. Alright. I'm over the evil Empire's house, but it's alright. It's all good. I don't care. I think, I don't know. I'm just kind of like doing shit. Yeah, Mike Napoli has no arm, no fielding ability. I'll put him in the outfield. Oh, come on. That's the bad thing. When you trade away guys, make sure you get good players in return, right? Or not put like a DH in the outfield. Like, again, like I would use Nelson Cruz as a good example of like an outfielder that DH'd and then became a full-time DH. But when you put a first baseman like Mike Napoli out and left, I feel bad for you. It's almost like, you know what? You know, I should not say that's a... I don't mean to slight him. I actually respect Mike Napoli's offense, but it's like, you know, he's not a defensive guy. Hell, I like Evan Gattis as a slugger, but he's not going to be an everyday outfielder. He's not even really a good catcher. That's like, he's a weird... He's kind of like the DH that sometimes catches, I guess. I don't know. I thought that's how the Astros use them. Again, I'm not an Astros fan, so yeah. Well, at least J-So got that last out. Alright, yeah, I gotta get back to doing some other teams. I gotta go back to doing the football because last night it was weird. It was one of those things like I was not even tired. It was mostly just, what else do I have to say? I kind of spoke all the shit I wanted to say. Yeah, is doing pretty good, so that's good. He's decently fast for a catcher, which helps a lot. He's not that fast. Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, I see. I really don't care. I don't like these long ass replays because it's like not fun to watch this shit. Oh, I think he's gone. All right, 2 outs. So yeah, whatever. Oh my God, they reversed it. Woohoo! Alright, let's just deal with my bullshit. Oh yeah! Squeak through the hole. Alright, do I want to watch some YouTube? Because what I'm trying to say is I might take out my mic and just take it off and then watch some YouTube and continue playing the game. It's just a heads up. I might not be speaking for like another couple minutes or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna grab my phone, see how bad it's fucked up, and let's just do that for a few minutes. If I stop recording, it's been nice to talk to you all, but yeah, I'm just gonna unplug the mic and I'll keep going, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright? Okay.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, joshin24's.
Counts 1-0. The count is 2-1. D-Rod.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hey. Ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Hey! Whoa, that's down.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 5, Mike Matthews. The batter, number 2, designated hitter. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 44, Ryan Maxton.
D-Rod. No balls, 2 strikes.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, John Jason.
D-Rod. He's out. Oh.
Leading out for St. Louis, catcher, Mike Zunino.
That's a ball. That's ball two. Hey! Nope, outside. Hey, two. Counts full.
Now batting, first baseman, Ian Cashman.
D-Rod. Oh, two. Count.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ball, that's out.
For batter number 4, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ball one. That ball's back.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, catcher, John Ryan